kind of guy who does most of the digging.
Look at his face. His expression never changes. It's like he's possessed.
Yeah, but what's more terrifying is the agility that this big man possesses. You've seen him walk across the top rope. It's mystifying.
He has all the tools. Power, speed, dominance, mind games. How do you stop a man like this? And then these almost mystical powers. You look into the eyes of this man and you're frozen. Absolutely frozen.
Like something straight out of a horror movie.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
You talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles, a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles has constantly proven that he is a mastermind of offensive innovation, and it has taken him to the championship promised land on multiple occasions.
Big stage, big fight. AJ Styles is ready. Look out. Here we go with the steel cage match. Scoop slam. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, man. Ouch. Elbow slam. He's got him here. He's got him up. Impactful slam. AJ Styles losing some grip here.
Styles has to get it together. He's going to need to find a way to fire back. He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here. This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Guys, AJ Styles has such a wide array of maneuvers. How can his opponent neutralize his offense?
When you're going up against someone that has such variety in their playbook, the best strategy might be to attack their core.
And that's AJ Styles makes the cover.
The Undertaker powers out. He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Harsh impact.
Gentlemen, AJ Styles
Styles may be out. Don't count out AJ.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man. What's the Undertaker got in mind here?
Hey, Byron, how about we take things a little old school?
Yeah, I like it. Boom! But he's got to capitalize now.
That is a huge opening for the Undertaker.
But what will he do with it?
Axe handle finds its target.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Check this out.
AJ Styles is getting ready. Lariat goes down hard.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match, depending.
And you could put this singles match in the books. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Look at him go.
I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money back.
This is a much-needed win.
I'm not impressed at all by AJ Styles' effort tonight.
Well, I mean, he tried. As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.